I am about to go buy a collection, and that is a collection of shoes, high-end shoes. And I don't know a lot about shoes. I know enough to be dangerous, I guess. So I'm going to take you all along to let you be the judge on if you would buy this collection of shoes. Hopefully this is a good purchase. It's kind of ridiculous, so let's get into that. All right, so we're with my boy Justin. Have you ever sold me anything in one of my videos?
Nope.
Not in a video, but he's helped me out in the past.
My mom's been buying storage units a lot lately. It's kind of her little thing right now. Found a ton of stuff, but in this one, it was basically a Gaylord full of shoes. There's Nikes, Lebrons, KDs. It's just kind of a whole assortment of shoes. She kind of knew they were in there. She saw that there were some shoe boxes in there, so she kind of took a risk on it, and 53 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, worked out a deal with her. We're doing $25 a pair. It's gonna be fun to go through them and clean them. So I'll get them all loaded up, get you paid, and we'll do a kind of a breakdown back at the house. Should be fun.
I had these in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Nike, a lot of Jordan, a lot of other cool stuff. And it looks like most of them are like 12 and 13s.
Yeah, that's around the size.
So,
yeah.
And then there's also some other random stuff. All right, so it's been a few days. We're back home. We got the shoes. We have gone through, listed all of them. And overall, this was a very different purchase than normal. I don't normally deal with clothing, shoes, things like that. It's a lot more video games, toys, cards, but I did want to go over the numbers on it and show you some of the crazies that are in here. This is not technically everything, but this is just about everything. We've sold 3 pairs already that are sold and shipped. Some of you might be wanting to know about authenticity. One of them did sell at a high enough dollar amount that it went to eBay. They authenticated it and they did say that these are all legit. So that is absolutely awesome. There might be a couple that I look into doing like a check or something like that. But we sold 3 and 2 more of these have also sold. Thus far, we sold $300 worth and we spent $13.75 on all of these. If you're a shoe person, you're probably wanting to see some of these. So I do want to show them off.
He's been saying this for 4 years. Show us. Just show us. Stop playing around.
This is probably the biggest pair. Lakers, Jordans. You're gonna know better than I do. I am not the one that actually listed these, so I don't know enough about them, but they do have the 24, all this. So we listed these for, I think, $370. They do have like a little bit of creasing. They're used, but overall in good condition. So those are surprisingly the biggest ones, and these are the ones without a box as well. This is another pair that we listed pretty high, I think. We have sticky notes with all of them, which has been helpful. Never mind, these were only $100. So this top row is probably the crazy parts, the ones that are gonna help us get the money back the soonest, if and when they sell. And I do think we listed some of these pretty high. Willing to take offers if you're interested. Especially if you want to buy direct from me, you can also just send me a message on Instagram. Most of these are gonna be 13s. Oh, this pair is not supposed to be in here. This is actually my old pair of shoes. Most of these are gonna be 12 and a half or 13s. So I'll kind of show you some of the crazies. This is probably the most expensive box shoes. Jordan Generations 23. Conditions, honestly, pretty good on it. The bottom is a little dirty, but you can see all of these are in good condition. They don't have any rot. That's probably the craziest pair right there with the box besides these. Actually, we listed this one at $339. So these are Air Jordan Retro 10s. Conditions also really good on these. Obviously the bottom's like a little dirty, but the bottom is actually really cool. Overall good condition. Surprisingly, these are actually really good condition, you know. No rot on those either. We do have the box, which is nice. We listed these at $245. These are, in my opinion, some of the ugliest shoes. These are Air Jordan 1 Fats. I think these were like the green polka dots. Kind of ugly in my opinion, but we listed these, I think I said $245. I'm not a shoe person, not a shoe seller, so if you guys are interested in these, definitely shoot me an offer on eBay or Instagram. We can work out a deal. I'm not gonna sell any of them for like 50 bucks, especially this row. There's a few that are kind of lower dollar. This is Jordan Biz Key. These are actually really nice looking. I don't really know what this is, but I'm sure it's just part of the shoe. Size 13 on these as well. So if you're a size 13, this video is gonna be great for you, or if you're a shoe person. And then we got this pair right here. I think these are kind of ugly as well. Kobe X or Kobe 10. I don't know if it's X or 10. Cool color, again. No rot on any of these. That was probably one of the things I was the most worried about. Is I know shoes, if they sit, sometimes you can start to get that rot. But we got a lot of other ones. Air Max, Lebron, X Low, Soldier 10 SFG. And then, like I said, there are a couple that are 12.5s, but these are kind of the bigger ones. Not a normal purchase for us. Don't really deal with shoes, clothing, things like that. You know, if I find a deal like this, it kind of makes sense. So total, we listed all of this for $5,320. It probably sounds like, holy cow, he's gonna make a ton of money off of this, blah, blah, blah. So we spent $1,375. So that takes that down to $4,000 left. And then after fees, shipping, everything like that, it is going to be about $1,946 in profit. I think we listed some of these pretty high, so I took about 30% off just because I want them to sell. So I'm going to be willing to take offers on some of this stuff. And then I spent $100 on shoe boxes. I know Post Office has like a shoe box. Those are great for these, the ones that are loose, but these with the actual box, which obviously whoever buys these is going to want, they won't fit in those. So we ended up buying, I think, 55 boxes or so. Just a small extra cost because I want to make sure that people can get their item and be in good condition. But about $1,900 in profit once all of this sells. So far we sold 5 in the past 2 weeks. So hopefully as Christmas goes and everything, we'll start to get our money back. But that's pretty much gonna do it. Thanks for watching. I'm out, Gangstas.